Hello everyone, just wanted to give another little update, bit of encouragement for you this week. It's great to just still be able to connect and communicate with you in this way. Hopefully some of you might have had a chance to watch the update Steve did yesterday, and the video he sent out then, of just some stuff that's going on and coming up. If you've missed that, have a look back. But we are sending an email as well today with some more details on things that are going on. But it's just great to have this chance to encourage you to just connect again with some of the things that God's doing here at Riverside at the moment. We are really looking forward to Sunday, which is our next one in the series of God in the Chaos. Barry's going to be preaching at that and bringing something more from Habakkuk, that book that probably a lot of us may not have really spent much time in, but just seems really applicable as we look at this idea of God working in the chaos. So we'd really encourage you, join us on Sunday morning from 10 to 11 for a bit of fun, and then from 11 for the service. We hope you're just able to engage with us with that. But also as part of that, we'd love to see more of your photos where you're sorting through the chaos, tidying up the mess, clearing things out, changing things around, that perhaps you've managed to do during lockdown if you've had that chance and that time to do it. So please email them through to me, liz@riversideelim.com, and we'll get those up on Sunday and just share them with everyone and some of the stories of different things we've been doing. But just something to hopefully encourage you, but also get you thinking about, that I was inspired by from a call I was on this morning with some of the people. And we talked a little bit about the idea of Martha and Mary. And if you are looking in your Bibles for it, it's in Luke 10, verses 38 onwards. And it says this: as Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. I don't know about you, but as we kind of come into this time where lockdown's lessening, it feels like everyone's getting really busy again, where that perhaps a bit of quiet or a bit of calm that some of us experienced, I know not everyone did, but that kind of bit of peace has all gone. The world seems to be restarting, it's getting busy, there's so many distractions, and just thinking on that bit where Martha was thinking on the distractions of all that had to be done. And yes, life is going to go on, and yes, work is going to start again, and yes, there's still children, our own children maybe, or grandchildren that at some point we'll be able to start looking after, and supporting again, or continuing to support, and many children still not going back to school, so a lot of homeschooling that still needs to happen, friends, relatives that still need to be cared for, shopping that still needs to be got in so we've got food to eat. There are so many things that need to be done, and I think in these days we can easily end up being like Martha, being distracted by all the things that do need to be done that are important. But I just want to encourage you, let's try and find those times where we can also be Mary, where we can, as it says in the word, where Mary sat at the Lord's feet and listened to what he said. Steve brought us that word on Sunday of not just listening but heeding, listening and then putting into place, putting into action, responding to what we've heard from God. So I just want to encourage you in these days. Yes, it's busy. Yes, there's so much now we can do. Yes, there's so much more we can be distracted by. Sport even coming back onto our TVs as well. So many things going on. But let's make a priority of, even if it's a few minutes or 5 minutes, just to sit at the feet of Jesus, to listen to him, to put on a worship song, to just grab our Bibles and read a few verses, whatever that means to you, to sit at the feet of Jesus. I just want to encourage you in these days, let's prioritize that. It can be 5 minutes, it can be longer if you've got that chance. And as part of that, don't forget the things we're putting out, the bits of videos that might be an encouragement to you in these days, the Bible notes that we're putting out in the week and the short video there, or be with us on Sunday morning. Let's have that time together as well as separate of sitting at the feet of Jesus. Why? Because it gives rest to our souls, because it takes us deeper with Jesus, because it brings us closer to him, because it means we can hear what he's wanting to speak into our lives amongst the chaos, amongst the busyness, amongst the childcare, amongst work and everything else we've got to do. He can be speaking clearly. So let's give him that time, whatever that looks like, however long you can give. And let's make that a priority. And I just really want to encourage you in that. Share what God says to you and does to you through those times you have with him. Share with each other, because it spurs us all on. It encourages and it inspires each of us to be doing that too. So hope you're all really well. Hope you're staying safe. Keep washing your hands. Keep sticking to the government guidelines. And we hope that we'll see you really soon. God bless. Bye.